What is going on, guys? It's Constable Chan back with another video. Today we're doing another Madden 17 rebuild. We'll jump in with the Baltimore Ravens in just a sec. But first, when I think like Baltimore Ravens football, I grew up, with Ray Lewis on the team, and I think of great defense. So I'm gonna try to bring that great defense back to Baltimore. On the screen there, you see their offense is ranked higher than their defense. Their offense is 85 overall, and their defense is 83. So I'm going to try to turn the tables on that, get that defense back in Baltimore. You know, there's a few teams when you think of defense. I think Baltimore is one of them. I think Pittsburgh's one of them. You know, I'd even throw Chicago in there too. You know, I grew up watching, they had Urlacher, Lance Briggs at linebacker. Yeah, we're gonna concentrate on defense here with this rebuild in Baltimore. So let's take a look at their top three players on the screen there. So you have Marshall Yanda, right guard, 97 overall. You have the veteran Eric Weddle, who came over from San Diego. He's 92 overall, free safety. And then you have another veteran in Terrell Suggs, 90 overall, right outside linebacker. Be honest, I'm not sure if any three of these players are gonna be sticking around, but we'll see. So I'm just going to do my settings, and we'll jump right into the franchise. Taking a look at the rest of the Baltimore Ravens players. At quarterback, they have Joe Flacco, 82 overall. They also have Ryan Mallett, 69. Fullback is Zuschek, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Running back, Justin Forsett, 82 overall. Wide receivers, you have the veteran Steve Smith, senior. He's a 90 overall player, very good player. They also brought in my guy. I love this guy growing up. Devin Hester, when he was in Chicago. Getting all those kick returns. He was probably my favorite player in the league when I was growing up as a kid. Then they got the veteran Mike Wallace, the longtime Pittsburgh Steeler. Not super long. I guess he played for the Dolphins too. The other side, they have Aiken, 80 overall. And then they have the speedster who they drafted 2 years ago, I think. Brashad Perryman. I think he sat out old last year because he tore his ACL or something like that. Tight ends, they have Crockett Gilmore, 78. They have Dennis Pitta, 78. Then they got Max Williams. I think they got him last year. He's 76 overall. Probably be starting him and getting rid of these two guys. Taking a look at the O-line, they drafted Ronnie Stanley, 81 overall, out of Notre Dame in the first round this year. Left guard, they have Urshel, 73. Center, they have Zuta, 81. Right guard, Yanda, 97. Right tackle, they have Wagner, 76. Take a look at defense. They have Timmy Jernigan, 78 overall, left end. They have Williams, 87, nose tackle. Right end, they have Guy, 72. Linebacking core, Terrell Suggs, 90 overall, right outside linebacker. Then they got the young gun, C.J. Mosley out of Alabama, very good player. 84 overall. Carrera, 73. I'm probably just butchered that name, actually. Elvis Dumerville, 88 overall, left outside linebacker. So their outside linebackers are good, but they're old, so I'm probably going to get rid of them. I'm probably going to basically strip this defense and build them back up. They have Lewis, the Kansas City Chief draft pick a couple of years ago, 5-6 years ago at Ole Miss, 80 overall, strong safety. Then they have, like I said, the longtime San Diego Charger, Eric Weddle, 92 overall. Then they got Jimmy Smith, 81 overall. He's got quick development, but he's pretty old. The other side, they have Wright, who's a veteran player. I think he used to play for the Browns back in the day. Powers played for the Colts, I believe, back in the day. Maybe the Cardinals too a bit. Davis, and I think that's Kyle Arrington, who played for New England, I believe. Take a look at kickers. They have Tucker. He's a good kicker. Koch is their punter, and that's just a little overview of the roster before I start making moves. So that's what I'm going to do now is start making moves and getting rid of some of these older players. Just how to do this trade. Traded tight end Gilmore. Williams, my defensive tackle. He's a good player, 87 overall, and a third-round pick this year. I could say this is probably the first successful time I traded for Khalil Mack, and it actually worked. So I got Khalil Mack, 97 overall. He's a left end, I think it says, but he's going to be playing outside linebacker in my 3-4 defense. So probably by next year he'll be a 99 overall player. With this trade, I get back my nose tackle, Dontari Poe, 90 overall. He's a young player too. I think he's one of the best nose tackles in the league. I might be a bit biased though because I'm a very big Kansas City Chiefs fan, but he is a very good player. Very athletic for being a big man like that. So I traded Smith away. He's a 15-year pro, so he probably would retire next year anyway. Traded away a cornerback in Jimmy Smith and a 4th-round pick this year. So all in all, I think it's a pretty good trade. With this trade, I gave up a lot, but also got 24-year-old Anthony Barr. He's listed as a prototype linebacker. He can really do everything. He's got good block shed, good power move, good finesse move. So he's basically a 3-4 pass rushing linebackers, and that's what I'm going to be running in this 3-4 defense. So I traded Yanda away. Terrell Suggs, the veteran, he was pretty old in age. Same with, well, Yanda's old too. And 2nd-round pick this year to get Anthony Barr. Oh, Steeler and Baltimore fans aren't going to be happy about this, but whatever. This is for fun, and I like pissing people off. So Doomerville, Guy, and Webb, my backup strong safety. I think he's a converted cornerback. Webb, I think he used to play corner. Went to Pittsburgh for Ryan Shazier, very athletic middle linebacker. If you've watched like previous rebuilds, I basically get Shazier every year. So him and CJ Mosley in that middle of that 3-4 defense at linebacker. Very dangerous. Actually, like, just think about it. I'm going to have Barr, Mosley, Shazier, and Khalil Mack. So those 4 guys are just disgustingly athletic. And also got DeCastro, an 86 overall right guard. So get a couple good players. So I think it's a pretty good deal. To get 3 good D linemen, I needed another defensive end. So I got Leonard Williams from the Jets. You could usually get him fairly easy, I think, because they got depth of that position in New York. So I traded Eric Weller, the veteran. I'm really just going to focus on my front 7 for this first year and maybe draft the secondary in future years. And then I got also traded, Juden, I believe, and Carter. They're just backup outside linebackers. So my starters at the front 7 are ready to go. Before I do any more trades, I just want to show you guys, like I said, my front 7, who's going to be playing up in the box. So I got Timmy Jernigan, Dontari Poe, Leonard Williams. Very good players. I love these guys. They fit the scheme. Then the linebacking core. These guys are very good. We got Khalil Mack, CJ Mosley, Ryan Shazier, and Anthony Barr. So best front 7 in the NFL? I think so. So now, like, our secondary, like Kendrick Lewis, he's 80. I might keep him. I don't know. We have a 71 overall free safety. And our cornerbacks are crap, which is fine. And as for offense, I might trade Joe Flacco away. I might trade Forsett. I might trade Aiken. Who else could I trade? Maybe Zuta at center. He's kind of old. Some people were interested in Dennis Pitta too. Just kind of tank the offense. So my draft pick's worth more in the offseason. Or I might keep them and just trade them in the offseason for draft picks. Or, you know what? I'll trade them right now for draft picks. How's that sound? So I'm going to trade my only offense for draft picks. Sounds like a good idea. I think so. So I'm going to do that. And we'll see you at the first deal. Just got Chicago Bears first round pick, projected 6th overall. Traded Lewis, strong safety, and a 72 overall cornerback. So I think that's actually a good deal. This trade, I traded Zuta, my center, and Aiken, my wide receiver, to Washington for their first round pick, projected 21st overall. So that's 3 first rounders I got. I could probably get 1, maybe 2 more, but we'll see. So my front 7 on defense is stacked, like you guys know, but my offense is just in shambles. Like, I'm probably going to be hiring guys off the street to play, so it's not going to be good. With this trade, I traded the veteran tight end, Benjamin Watson, 80 overall, a 5th rounder this year, a 7th this year, for Leonard Floyd, rookie linebacker. I really like Leonard Floyd. He went to the University of Georgia, and I like that. And I think he's a 3-4 passer. Maybe he's not. Maybe he doesn't even fit the scheme, but, you know, he's a good player, and I like him. And he'll be backing up my very good outside linebackers that I already have. With this trade, I gave him Joe Flacco, Wagner, a right tackle, and one of my first rounders for this year, Give that to Cleveland. So, Cleveland actually has a quarterback that's not a band-aid, like RG3. In return, I get their 2 first-round picks this year. So, yeah, pretty good deal, I think. With this, I traded Forsett, my veteran running back, and a young middle linebacker in Correa, and a second rounder next year. But in return, I got some young offensive linemen from the Colts. I know how good these guys get because I just did the Colts rebuild last night. So I got Mewhort and Kelly was their first round pick this year, so he's a good player. I'm probably going to make just another deal with him just right next, get Dorsett, because he developed nicely and he's got a lot of speed too, so I'm going to do that right now. Like I said, I just got Philip Dorsett. I just did old draft picks in this trade, a 6th this year, a 3rd next year, and a 4th next year. So got a very fast receiver to add to my arsenal of not good receivers. On my last trade, I'm just traded Dennis Pitta, my tight end, and Staley. I did this in the Colts trade. I got Staley for basically nothing, and he's 90 overall. So actually, my offensive line is pretty stacked. I'm happy about that, but the rest of my offense is pretty shitty. And defense, I'm happy about, besides my secondary. But we'll work on that in the offseason, in free agency, and in the draft, because I got quite a bit of first-round draft picks. So that's going to do it for trades. I'm just going to sign free agents at positions that I need, and then I'll show you guys my team. Let's take a look at my team. I'm very happy on how this team turned out. My O-line, my D-line, I'm very happy with. This is going to be some old school football, just control the line of scrimmage, and yeah, I like how it turned out. So at quarterback, not so much though. We have Ryan Mallett, Kevin Hogan. I snagged off the Chiefs, and the Chiefs or Cleveland, I'm not too sure. And David Fallis. I'm going to be starting Hogan, though. More of a West Coast kind of guy. Mallett's got a big arm. It's like a scattergun, like a shotgun, but no accuracy. West. I'll probably be starting Terrence West. Running back, fullback, Zuschek. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Wide receivers, we have Mike Wallace, Devin Hester, Brashad Perryman, Philip Dorsett, Eli Rogers. I picked him up off the Steelers practice squad just because I watched that Sunday night game, and Big Ben said he's like the best slot receiver he's seen since Hines Ward left the team. So that's a pretty good compliment, and he had a good game. And this Adam Thielen at my 6th wideout. Max Williams going to be starting. I also picked up Boyle and Nick O'Leary off practice rosters. My O-line's actually very good. So Joe Staley, Hurst. At left tackle, left guard, we have Jake Mewhort and Urschel. Center, we have Kelly and Jensen. Right guard, we have DeCastro and Lewis. And right tackle, I moved Ronnie Stanley there, and have Wesley there as well. So I'd say my O-line is very good. And from my left end to my right outside linebacker is good, but from my corners to my safeties, it's going to get bad. So just to warn you guys. Timmy Jernigan, left end, and then Willie Henry, he's a rookie. Right end, we have Leonard Williams, and another rookie from BYU. Defensive tackle, we have Big Dante Poe, 90 overall, and then I picked up Onyemata from my hometown. And then Carl Davis, 1-year pro. Left outside linebacker, Anthony Barr, and then Smith. Middle linebackers, we have CJ Mosley, Ryan Shazier, Zachary Orr, and McClellan. Right outside linebacker, we have Khalil Mack and Leonard Floyd, rookie. Cornerbacks, like I said, this is where it gets bad. We have Wright, Kyle Arrington, McCray, Powers, Brandon Harris, and Sanders Cummings. Free safety, Louis Delmas, and this guy, Anthony Levine Sr. Strong safety, Bakari Rambo, and Matt Elam. Justin Tucker and Sam Koch are my kicker-punter combo, and that's really it for the review of Baltimore. I'm really happy how this team turned out, actually. I thought my offense would totally be in shambles, but I'd say my offensive line is very good. Just got to work on the secondary, on defense, and wide receivers, running backs, and quarterback on the offense, and we'll be hosting the Lombardi Trophy in no time, so... But to do that, we have to get to the offseason, draft, and do free agents. So I'm going to do that. I'll probably won't even go to midseason, but Yeah, should I? No, let's just go right to the playoffs. I'll just do mid-season on my own. And we'll pick it up in the playoffs. In the playoffs, we didn't make it. When it says players have been signed to your practice roster, it means you came up short. 3-12-1 on the year, terrible. I was simming week by week at the beginning. I was 2-0 because I just wanted to do scouting. Kevin Hogan, 37, 25 yards, 21 touchdowns, 21 interceptions, sacked 68 times. Holy shit, that's not good. Rushing, Terrence West, 977, 11 touchdowns. Max Williams, 826, 2 touchdowns. Mike Wallace, 939, 4 touchdowns. Dorsett, 945, 9 touchdowns. Good for him. Let's actually look at blocking. Quarterback sacks. Staley, not really that good, but whatever. Stanley, not very good either. Well, 15's alright, I guess. But I thought Staley was good at pass blocking, I guess not. Defensive side of the ball, CJ Mosley, 167 tackles, big year for him. I imagine with my offense so crappy, my defense was on the field a lot. Tackles for loss was big Don Terry Poe with 22. Holy crap, that's good. Quarterback sacks, Anthony Barr with 9, Leonard Williams at 8, Khalil Mack at 7.5. Interceptions, CJ Mosley had 4, Kyle Arrington had 4 as well. Kicking, Justin Tucker only missed 2 field goals all year. That's good. Mike Wallace had a kick return for a touchdown. No punt returns. It's time for the draft. I won't show you my free agency recap. I only got Vincent Jackson, Tremont Williams, Leon Hall, Brandon Albert, and Jeff Schwartz at right guard. So let's do the draft. Usually I just skip through it, but I got like 4 first rounders, so I want to go through it with you guys. Looks like I got the first pick, the 3rd overall in the first round, the 7th, and 15th, and then I honestly think I only have these for 4 first round picks, and then I have nothing else after that. So I gotta make these picks count. I need quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and then corner, free safety, strong safety. So there's some good running backs here. This guy looks pretty good. As for quarterbacks, I could wait a little bit. But let's see if I trade down, because usually you can get a lot. Oh, no one's even making an offer. Okay, I'll just pick a running back then. Who should I go? This guy or the other guy? The other guy's got 2 A's, so I'll probably go him. Big guy at LSU. He's got quick development, and he's 81 overall, so very good player. I'm happy about that. So let's skip ahead here to the 3rd overall pick. So I might pick a quarterback here, might kind of reach for one, but we'll see. There's Patrick Fair. There's a good guy down here. There's a good middle linebacker too, but I really don't need one, but I'd like to have him. This guy's pretty good, I guess. Let's search by quarterback here. This Cody Burris is pretty good. I could probably get him later. Probably do that, or I might draft this guy actually. I don't know. They're both good, either or. So let's go another position here. I need a wide receiver. There's a very good middle linebacker right here. Really don't need one though. I need a safety. But let's go wide out. This Drew guy, Jones Drew. Maybe he's related to Reese Jones-Drew, I don't know. Another LSU guy. My running back went to LSU as well. So let's see how good this guy is. He's got quick development as well, and he's 78 overall. So another good player. I care about development traits a lot. Like if it's slow, I'm pretty bummed out. Usually the slow guys are still good players, but you know they take time to develop. So I'm gonna take my quarterback now. I think I'm gonna go with this guy. He's a strong-armed guy. You know, he's got the throw power A, accuracy short, accuracy mid. 21 years old. He's 6'4", 230. He's a big dude. Went to the University of Tennessee, so same college as Peyton Manning. So we're gonna take him here. Quick development, 76 overall. So All guys we got are quick, so I'm happy about that. So I think we got one more first rounder coming up here. So I think I'm going to go to the defensive side of the ball. Unfortunately, there's no good corners in this draft, which sucks, but whatever. So there's that middle linebacker still, but I really don't need him. I'd like him, but this free safety is looking pretty good, so I think we're going to go here. A- hit power, pursuit B, zone coverage B-. I really like that zone coverage for especially at free safety because I usually run stopper, strong safety, so I want a bigger dude, but this he's a ball hawk and he's from Texas. He's 80 overall. Normal development, but you know, we could work with that. So honestly, I think that's it for draft picks this year. So, oops, wrong button there. So I'm going to go to advanced user pick. And if I have another pick, I'll pick it up. But if not, we'll pick it up in year 2 and maybe do a trade or two. But we'll see when we get there. First trade in year 2, I traded Leonard Floyd, right outside linebacker. I only kept him for this 1 year. I'm honestly just going to say the hell with depth. And I play with injuries off anyway, so I just want my starters to be good. I really don't care about backups, actually. So that's going to be my philosophy from now on. So I traded a 5th this year, a 4th next year, and got the Saints' first-round pick for this upcoming draft. This trade, I traded Tramon Williams, cornerback, a 2nd next year, a 3rd next year, and I get Buchanan, who I usually trade for. I'll be changing him to strong safety, and he'll fit right in as a run-stopping strong safety. He'll be like 90 overall, so it's a pretty good deal. For this trade, I traded Staley away. I'll probably change Stanley back to a left tackle and play him there. So we basically swapped first-round picks and swapped players, Staley for Revis, and then I threw in a first-rounder next year and got their 5th rounder this year as well. So pretty decent trade, I think. Taking a look at my Baltimore team for year 2, we have the rookie quarterback. He'll be getting the start. Also brought back Hogan. He's a good backup. And Ryan Griffin's my 3rd string at running back. Osbury, my rookie running back. I'll be starting him. Also have LeGarrette Blount. Usually he gets a lot of touchdowns as a 2nd string because he's a big guy they could use by the goal line. Fullback stays the same from last year. Wide receivers, still need to work on them quite a bit. Vincent Jackson is my best one, 80 overall. Got a rookie, Jones Drew. No relation to the ex-running back from Jacksonville. Chris Hogan, he's a good slot receiver, but I like Dorsett with the more speed. So Hogan will be number 4. Rashad Perriman's got good speed too. Chris Moore is my 6th wideout. Tight end, we have Max Williams, Doyle, and Henry. Left tackle, we have Ronnie Stanley. I moved him from right tackle back to left tackle. Also have Will Beatty, the veteran. Left guard, Muhort and Urschel. Center, we have Kelly and Shipley. Right guard, we have DeCastro and Schwartz. Right tackle, we have Brandon Albert and Lewis. Left end, we have Timmy Jernigan and Willie Henry. Right end, we have Leonard Williams and Bronson Kufusi. Defensive tackle, Poe, Davis, and Pierce. Left side linebacker, Anthony Barr and Smith. Mid linebacker, Mosley, Shazier, McLean, and McClellan. Right outside is Mack, and I picked up Trent Cole, the veteran in free agency. Cornerbacks, Darrell Revis. He's a veteran player, and I'm paying him a lot of money. But at the same time, I have no good corners. So wide receivers and corners, I'd say, are the 2 positions that I just need to work on now. So I got Revis, Leon Hall, Cromartie, Wright, Arrington, and Young. And my phone's ringing, that's perfect. But free safety, we have Cochran, the rookie out of Texas. He'll be starting. Also have Robbins, another rookie I got from free agency. And Buchanan, that trade I made, I switched him from middle linebacker to strong safety. And he's 90 overall, like I said. Also picked up Swope, a rookie strong safety. That I got in free agency. Tucker and Koch are my kicker and punter, and I guess no one's going to answer the phone in this damn house. But that's going to be my team for year 2, guys. So I'm going to simulate, and we'll pick it up where we pick it up. Here in the playoffs in year 2, guys. Didn't make it again, but whatever. We'll do another year. Usually I only do 2, but, you know, I feel like keep on doing this. I like my team here in Baltimore. So, we will keep drafting young players, and we'll get better, and we'll make the playoffs next year. So our rookie quarterback, 4,384 yards, 27 touchdowns, 23 picks. The picks are all high, but he's throwing to receivers that aren't too great. Time sack 25, so that number went down a lot from last year. And I think Hogan was just a crappy quarterback. He was hanging onto the ball and stuff, just getting walloped. So rushing, Osbury, my rookie running back, 1,103 yards, 14 touchdowns, and then LeGarrette Blount, 501 yards, 11 touchdowns. Receiving, Jones Drew, 770, and then 9 touchdowns. Vincent Jackson, 1,175 yards, 2 touchdowns. Max Williams, 854 and 3 touchdowns. And Philip Dorsett, 1,026 yards and 6 touchdowns. Go to the defense here. Mosley led my team with 146 tackles. Tackles for loss with Dontari Poe with 16. And quarterback sacks with Khalil Mack with 15.5. Leonard Williams had 14. And Barr had 7. Interceptions was Darrelle Revis, the veteran, with 4. I didn't have to re-sign Revis, so I guess I get him back next year if he doesn't retire. Kicking, who cares? Kick returns, none. Punt returns, probably none. I went to the midseason, did some re-signing. I had to re-sign Mack and Barr, so I was like, oh my god, that's going to be a lot of money. But honestly, Mack didn't really want that much, like $5.5 million a year, but Barr, holy crap, he wanted close to 9. So, and you know, Mack's the better overall player, so I was kind of surprised. I just completed free agency, but I'm trying to get more draft picks for this upcoming draft. So I traded my backup free safety, 5th this year, a 6th this year, for the Chargers' first round, 25th overall selection. Alright guys, we're just about to jump into the draft. Free agency recap, I basically just signed William Gay, McCourty, some veteran corners, also got Drake Kirkpatrick. Got wide receiver / kick returner D'Anthony Thomas, so he'll be a good addition to the team. So let's do the draft here. I just got my just traded for another first rounder, so I think I got 3. So let's skip to user pick. We pick 4th overall, and then 9th, and then 25th. I think the last one was 25th. So 3 first rounders this year. So let's pick. I need wideouts and corners. There's a lot of good corners in this draft, so I'm gonna be picking those probably. Here's one that's A minus press, B man, B minus zone. I'm gonna go with him. He's a superstar development. That's unreal. That is a good pick. The only superstar I saw this game at corner is Jalen Ramsey. So that is a good corner. So I'm going to pick another one. This guy, Montreal Sharp. And he is another superstar development cornerback, 79 overall. That's unreal. So we got 2 superstar corners. So I'm good at that position. They could learn from the veteran Darrelle Revis. So now we pick at the 25th spot. We have a tight end that if guys don't go to the Combine grade, then they're usually badasses and they're good. Those is a left end. I need depth at that spot. A left guard, right end, a center. What else is there later on here? Free safety, no. This guy didn't go to the draft too, so he's a badass. Let's go with that tight end position here. After Max Williams, I don't have anything, and if this guy is better than Williams, I have a good feeling about him. Okay, 76 normal development, good speed, good catching, good player. So I think I don't pick to the 5th round, so I'm just going to skip that and we'll pick it up in year 3. So we just had a very successful draft. I got 2 superstar development corners and this tight end in the 1st round, and after that I had a 6th round draft pick, but I traded it away for a 4th rounder next year. So offensive side of the ball, I'm fine with my O-line. I'm fine with my tight ends. Basically, I think really all I'm going to be doing in this offseason is trade for wide receivers because it's still not good. Go to the defensive side of the ball. The only thing I'm going to do on defense, since I got those 2 superstar corners, Hayden and Sharp over here, got the veteran Revis. Safeties are good. I'm going to trade for another middle linebacker. Shazier just hasn't developed the way I wanted to, just because he hasn't been starting as much as Mosley, I guess. But still in that 3-4, he's still going to be getting a lot of playing time. So I'm going to trade for another middle linebacker and wide receivers, and then I believe this team's ready for a Super Bowl championship. With this trade, I traded Shazier. I really like Shazier, but he just hasn't been developing. So I got a linebacker that's 9 more overall higher in Brandon Marshall, 91 overall middle linebacker. So my 2 middle linebackers I'm very comfortable with. So now to trade for some wide receivers, and then we're good to go. With this trade, I traded next year's first, next year's second, also Max Williams. I drafted that tight end in the first round, so he'll play. For Alshon Jeffrey, I really don't care about age. I just want a good wideout. So I'm probably going to trade for another veteran wideout, and then we're good to go. Got another wide receiver in John Brown, 87 overall. They're paying him $2.5 million or something, and really that's all I could afford. So I traded a right end they wanted, a third and a fourth next year. So that's all the acquisitions I'm going to make. So just set my depth chart. I think I need a couple free agents too at some spots. And I'll show you guys my team. My team before year 3 gets underway here. Quarterback, Hodstein. Hopefully he doesn't have a sophomore slump. Kevin Hogan and Anderson. At running back, Osbury, DeMarco Murray, LeGarrette Blount. Fullback, Kyle Zuschek. Wide receiver, Alshon Jeffrey, John Brown, Jamarcus Jones-Drew, Deontay Thomas, Philip Dorsett, and Brashad Perryman. Tight end, we have Raymer, Kitna, and Henry. Left tackle, Stanley and Clady. Left guard, Muhort and Hobart. Center is Kelly and McClellan. Kelly really hasn't developed that good, so oh well, he's still pretty decent. Right guard, DeCastro and Schwartz. Right tackle, Ola and Lewis. Left end, we have Jernigan and Henry. Right end, we have Williams and Hines. Defensive tackle, we have Poe, McClendon, and Davis. Left outside linebacker, we have Barr and Smith. Middle linebackers, we have Marshall, Mosley, Puslesny, and Skinner. Right outside linebacker, we have Mack and Trent Cole. Cornerbacks, we have Darrell Revis, Hayden, and Sharp. They're both rookies with superstar developments. Also picked up Kirkpatrick, William Gay, and McCourty, just to add some veteran presence there. Free safeties, we have Cochran, the rookie, rookie last year, 83 overall, and picked up the veteran D'Angelo Hall. Strong safety, Buchanan, 90 overall, and Swoop, 73 overall. Kicker, we have Tucker. Punter is Koch, and that is just a quick look before year 3 gets underway. So I'm going to simulate ahead. Playoffs in year 3. Looks like we play in the divisional, so we must have had a pretty good year. So we'll take a quick look here. Looks like we led our division 11-5. This has been, you have to have a pretty good team to beat the Steelers and the Bengals to win the division here. So it's been kind of a difficult one, but I believe I have a good team here. So let's take a look at some stats. My quarterback, 4,116 yards, only 17 touchdowns, 7 picks, very conservative. Sacked 29 times, so that's pretty decent. Rushing, my running back had 1,009 yards, 9 touchdowns. DeMarco Murray, 477 and 10 touchdowns. Alshon Jeffrey, 1,347 yards, 6 touchdowns. John Brown, 688 and 1 touchdown. Raymer, my tight end, 612 and 2 touchdowns. Jones-Drew, my wide receiver, 836 and 5 touchdowns. Go to defense here. Brandon Marshall on my team with 133 tackles. Tackles for loss. Let me guess. Dontari Poe with 14. Quarterback sacks. Khalil Mack at 18. Very good year for him. Leonard Williams 9.5. Anthony Barr had 4. Interceptions. Rookie Hayden had 5. Free safety had 3. Revis had 3. Kicking, Tucker, 26 of 31. No kick returns. Any punt returns? No. Looks like Blake Bortles was MVP of the league. See if any of my guys won awards. Offensive Player of the Year in the AFC was Le'Veon Bell. None of my guys were there. Defensive Player, Khalil Mack was second to J.J. Watt. I think that was same as last year. Offensive Rookie, 2 Patriots were up there. My tight end was 7th on the list. Defensive Rookie, Hayden won. My rookie corner, so he's probably got a lot of XP for me to spend. My other rookie corner was also 5th. Best quarterback was Bortles. Best running back was Le'Veon Bell. Wide receiver, Edelman. Jeffrey was 7th. O-line, DeCastro won that, so he's got XP to spend. I like to see that. Best D-line, JJ Watt, obviously. Linebacker, Khalil Mack. So I got a lot of XP to spend with my boys here, so I'm happy about that. Best kicker, Justin Tucker won that. So a lot of my guys won awards, so I'm going to spend some player XP, and then we'll sim it to next week. In the divisional, we play the 11-5 San Diego Chargers. They still have Phillip Rivers. I checked their roster. It's pretty decent, but I think mine's better. If I make the Super Bowl, I might actually play it. I haven't played a game of Madden all day, so I want to play. I would play this game, but, you know, I don't want to play like 3 games tonight, so I'll play the Super Bowl if we make it. Looks like we play the 11-5 Kansas City Chiefs. Before I sim the week, I'll show you guys who went up on my team in overall. My quarterback's 82, running back's 82, my young receiver's 83. I think John Brown went up by 1. I think he used to be 87. My tight end's an 80 now. He's a rookie. Kelly's an 81 now. So my O-line's good besides my right tackle position, but whatever. My rookie corner with superstar development, 89 overall with that boost. Unreal player. He's a rookie. My other rookie with superstar development's an 81, but he didn't have as big a year as Hayden did. I also have Darrell Revis there. My free safety is an 88 overall. He's a young player too. He is 23 years old, 88 overall. Buchanan's a 92 as well. So my defense is very good, as you can see there. So I'm going to sim this week, and we'll see if we play in the Super Bowl. In the Pro Bowl, it says we play the Seahawks next week. So that means we are in the Super Bowl with Baltimore in year 3. So I'm probably going to play this game. I kind of want to play a game with this team. And they added those Color Rush jerseys, and I think I could use them. So I'm going to just simulate training. Don't need to do that. I'm just going to play offense. I really don't play defense that much, so let's. No, I can't edit their jerseys. Oh, I can. I can see. I know they got sweet Color Rush jerseys. The Seahawks, they got like the old greens. Oh my God, those are so sick. But I want to wear my dark ones, so they're gonna wear their whites, and I'm gonna wear my colored, my Color Rush ones. I think they're all they're all purple with gold letters. All those look so sick. I saw pictures of like every NFL team, and pretty much all of them look pretty sweet. I really like the Seahawks lime green. Advanced settings. I play on all Madden, by the way. I'm not a little bitch, but my team's 91 overall. Oh shit! Hopefully it saved the jerseys. Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna jump into this game. I want to play a game. I've never played in the Super Bowl yet in this game, so I'm guessing like the celebration is the same. Hopefully I'm the one celebrating. I'm not going to record the game or anything, just the end game, because this video by itself is already going to be half an hour at least. So I'm just going to jump into the game, but I'll show you guys the jerseys. Maybe I'll show you guys a play or something, and then skip to the end of the game, and we'll pick it up there. Let's take a look at these sweet ass Color Rush Baltimore jerseys, all purple, gold letters. There's my quarterback. He looks like a quarterback. Look at that eye paint. He's ready to sling that freaking ball. Those are some sweet jerseys. I'll just run through the play. I think I threw it to Alshon here. Am I locked on? I'm locked in. He's the captain. You know, he's got that C in his jersey. Look at these sweet jerseys. So here's the play. I think he one-hands it. I saw the man coverage. I thought Alshon was going to beat him, but he doesn't have the speed, really. But he slings that one hand out. Odell Beckham shit. Brings it down. First down. Spins it on him. Fuck that bitch. So I'm just going to skip to the game and see if I get this W. The game is over. We are Super Bowl champions here with Baltimore. I won 31-17, I believe. Those jerseys are sweet. I can't get over them. I had a pretty good game. Threw a lot of... I think I threw one pick, actually. Missed like 2-3 field goals. I suck at the new field goal. I like how it's not really automatic anymore, but I'm just not good at it with timing and stuff. So I'm just taking in this Super Bowl with Baltimore. I've never seen this before in this game. Oh, Alshon. I showed you guys that catch already. What else is there? Oh, he fumbled it, but he got it. That's John Brown. That's my running back on a screen pass for a touchdown. My quarterback's sticking in there, throwing it to my tight end for my game's first touchdown. And Alshon Jeffrey catching a long ball, burning their cornerback. I think it was Lane or whatever. I think my quarterback got MVP, as you can see there. Oh, yep, Super Bowl MVP. That's sweet. Earl Thomas hugging it out with Timmy Jernigan. Confetti flying. And they're raising the Lombardi, who was at Alshon Jeffrey. Now we just handed it off to Brandon Marshall. He's pumped up. He's handing it to the quarterback, who's also Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, I just won. Yeah, kiss it. Woo! That's pretty sweet. Super Bowl champions. That's pretty sweet. Anyway, that's going to do it for this Baltimore franchise. Show you guys the stats here. Wilson played pretty good. Oh, I actually didn't throw an interception. I didn't run the ball at all. Russell had 60 yards on me. Well, I had 92 yards, I guess. I shouldn't say that. Defense. No, I'll show you kicking. I was 1 for 3 at kicking, so I'm terrible at it. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I won the Super Bowl with Baltimore. I did 3 years. This is the end of year 3. Really had a good team. So thanks for watching, guys. Comment on what teams you want to see. Favorite this video. Subscribe. It'll help the channel grow. And we will see you in another video.